Okay, this is a little money box working. It's to bring wealth and like a steady flow of money. So I've called forth Clauneck. So Clauneck is quite a prominent spirit of the Grimoire Verum. He has power over goods and money and finances. He can bestow great wealth. Let's see. So Clauneck has basically access to the astral bank vault, and there's lots of information on him. I have called on Clauneck many times myself over the years, and I find that there's nothing frightening about him or anything along those lines. Yeah, he will. He'll show you where you're going wrong, if with regards to business and stuff. But that's what you want at the end of the day. So. So yeah, people summon Clauneck for money, wealth, jobs, things like that, getting further in your career and stuff like that. He can rearrange things in your favor, and like I said, things may be a bit unsettling, but that's always for the greater good, if that makes sense. Uh, so yeah, he has great command over finances and commerce, and he will, like I said, show you the error of your ways. So I call him via the seal, the little sigil, and the N. Pronunciation again, excuse me. Ahlavin Essen Clauneck Kia. I could be wrong in the pronunciation, but it works. So, anyway, so I have lit a green candle. You could use green or you could use gold. Gold is also very symbolic of wealth. And I've etched the client's name into the green candle along with the little symbol for what is it, Jupiter, should I say, because we're in Jupiter, we're in the hour of Jupiter, and it's Thursday night, I should say that. You probably see this video, I don't know when, but it's just to let you know that it was done on the hour of Jupiter, Jupiter being a good wealth planet as well. And also the little rune Fehu, which looks like an F. I should have it here, 1 second. The picture's in here, I just have to be careful. Fehu, I always write that with a little green pen. And the Jupiter symbol is that. It looks like a number 4. So I placed those on top of the client's picture inside this little box. And on top I have the seal of Clauneck, which I have gone over in pen whilst making my petition to him. So the client, he's stipulated a few things with regards to what he wants, and that's all inside this little box. One of them is a ring. He's such a gentleman for his lady. So ring is going into the box as well. Just symbolic of, what he wants. So we've got some shredded money. This is actual money that has been shredded, and that is going in there as well. Wall of fire. This is a mix. And again, I will do videos on how I prepare these little packages. So that wall of fire is for protection. And I also want to put in some of anti-evil eye, just to be on the safe side. And we're going to put some cinnamon in there. There's rosemary in here as well. Okay. A little bit of peace powder. I know it doesn't sound right, but peace powder for with regards to any jobs that he undertakes. May there be peace at those jobs. A little bit of convince oil again, so that whatever job he goes for, people will be convinced to hire him. I'm going to put in some brown sugar as well. And there's some herbs mixed with this brown sugar, I should say. Some bits and pieces. And I've got like a money powder mixed into the sugar. So, there'll be an offering made to Clauneck. And I always say to the spirits that I'm working with, if possible, I am also making an offering to make your name known, because these spirits, in my opinion, they like their names to be put out there via video and stuff, and I'm happy to do that, of course. So yeah, I think I need some honey on top of the little photograph to sweeten the situation. So once I'm finished with this, I will bind it up and I will be burning a green candle on top of the box with a candle holder. Okay, let's see. I should have some money oil. There we go. So you could put whatever herbs you've got that are anything that represents money. Anything along those lines is fine. I will work on this a bit more. I may add in a few bits and pieces down the line, but this is the bare bones of it. And I'll bind this up with some green yarn, always binding in towards you, and then I'll tie in a knot, 3 knots. Then I have a candle holder which goes on top with the green candle. So that's already been lit and offered to Clauneck. So I don't like this is a wooden box, so I can't burn a candle just directly on top of it because it's a fire hazard and we don't want that. So Thursday, if you're going to incorporate the likes of, like I said, Jupiter, Thursday in the hour of Jupiter, you can get apps for the phone, and that's how I work it out, and that'll tell you what hour you're in. Pardon me. So you could start it on a Thursday and burn a little bit of the candle each night. This candle will probably last for a good 5 days or so. Burn a little bit each night, and then when you're done with the residual wax, just you could actually the box will be bound, so there's no point putting the wax in there. But I was gonna say you could have put it inside the box, but there's no point. So anyway, yeah. Once you're done with that, bury that somewhere really safe where it won't be found. You could even put it inside if you have large potted plants. That's what I do. I've got stacks of plants around the property, and I would bury these little boxes into the plants. And the plants, it doesn't affect the little trees that I have. They grow perfectly fine. So that's always an option. If that's not, let me see what else you could do. You could place the box at a crossroads. That's an option. Or you could just keep it in your home. There's no harm in doing that. I'll be adding in some coins to this. I think I'll add in 3 coins. 3 coins normally is what I add into these little boxes. And I'll just work it and see how we get on with it before I deploy it. I want to give it some time to do some candle work on it and get things moving and get a feel for how the spell works. But that is your basic little money box. You could use a jar for this also, like a honey jar. No harm in doing that. But yeah, I'm going to put some more herbs, powders, etc. So I have some more little, with regards to work and employment, some little oils and powders that I've made. So I'll add those. I'm going to put in Crown of Success, High John the Conqueror, and we'll see how things go. But if you don't have those, work with what you've got. That's what it's all about, is working with what you've got. But because I've got these, I will use them. And I'll start the candle off and we'll see how things go. So yeah, maybe take a bit of time for things to fall into place, but at the end of the day, it's out there. We've put it out with Clauneck, and Clauneck works fast in my opinion. Clauneck's an excellent spirit to work with. I really, really, really have a lot of good words to say with regards to Clauneck. Boone is another one, spirit of the Leskie Solomon. You could call on Boone, but like I say, you really need to be specific with regards to your petitions. So, we have to emphasize that we want this money to come with harm to none, and for, family to be safe, loved ones to be safe, because at the end of the day, you could inherit money via life insurance policy of a loved one, and you don't want that. Or you could lose a limb, and I know it sounds grim, but at the end of the day, it could happen. You could lose a limb and inherit money via some sort of compensation. So you have to be really specific as to, with harm to none. So just making sure that you get the gist of it, because I don't want anyone to come back to me and say, look, I found my money and I lost a leg or something. So it's just make it very clear. So yeah, that's what I've got, and I'm going to continue working on this. If you're not comfortable with working with Clauneck, I understand the reasoning for that. You could call on, I'm not sure, there's the saints out there. Don't underestimate the power of the saints. There's a Saint Expedite is a really good spirit for money, fast money. It might be small amounts of money, but he's very consistent and very helpful. But for business and stuff, I like Clauneck. Clauneck is good for that. So anyway, it's thehouseofmagick@gmail.com. You can find me in the comments section. Videos are on the way. I'm trying really hard to get everyone their video. It's taking me a bit of time, so apologies for that. But if you're owed a video, you'll get it very soon. So have a good night.